G'day YouTube people, I thought I'd start with this picture of this dog in a tricycle because I've seen the dog and its owner around quite a few times around Fremantle, and clearly she's in the kind of 80 age range kind of thing, and they're quite comfortable getting around in Fremantle because of the infrastructure that's been built. It enables this kind of transport, which is excellent. Anyway, let's go and have a look at an artwork being created just down the road. And we often see, well, every couple of months they come along and they repaint this wall and put up something different. So today they were obviously just starting when I swung past on my way heading south. We'll see them a little bit later going north. Now, I was looking for breakfast down this way, and I wanted to try this place called Vanilla Bean, which is on the other side of the road to almost all the other cafes. Ridden past it, kind of eyeballed it because it's right next to a bike shop, and thought, oh, do they have bike parking? What's the food like? All that kind of thing. Turn up here on a Saturday, and what do I find? It's closed on weekends. So great. Okay, so I'll have to go back here on a weekday and try it out. So heading further south, let's just look at how long it takes the owner of this great big fat four-wheel drive to reverse park into an enormous parking space. This is one of my gripes about people that buy these things in the city. They've got no idea how to drive them and park them. We used to own a four-wheel drive, a little bit smaller than that one, but you got to learn how to actually manage these things in the city. Great off-road, great out in the country, great on a farm, great in a mine site. Not so great in a place like Fremantle. Anyway, down to the next place, plenty of bike parking, plenty of dogs, and as I discovered, they do a deconstructed iced coffee. I call it the IKEA of iced coffees, where you build your own. This morning, I decided to have the coffee cured salmon on beetroot relish with poached eggs and feta, and look, it was quite an outstanding combination, but really strong. The salmon was just blow your head off strong. I didn't want to taste that for the next 25 kilometres, so that was probably not the greatest choice for breakfast. Tasty, but not great if you're out cycling. On the way home through, when I was coming through Subi, I thought I'd pop over the road and check out this place called Picture and Iron. Normally the bike path is on the other side of the road there. Turned out to be a Waffle House, not my thing, but I spotted this other place like 50 metres further down. Oh, I just realised they got bike parking. Stupid me. I thought this place had no bike parking, but in that shot, I saw it did have it. La Maison d'Eclair. Yeah, French-Moroccan joint. A friend of mine recommended it because on the weekends they do a Moroccan brunch, which is something like shakshuka. Now, as soon as I saw the coffee eclairs, I went, I have to try them because I watched these videos with Alex, the French guy cooking, and James Hoffman on how to do a coffee eclair. Looked quite outstanding, so I had to give this lot a go. Their photos are much better than mine. Yeah, it really is a nice place. Definitely worth stopping and trying out. Unfortunately, I had another iced coffee, so I really couldn't taste the coffee in the coffee eclair. It was just coffee, 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 but they were pretty damn good. So I think it's definitely worth a stop. So yeah, vanilla pod, whatever it was, I'll have to go back and try that. And I'll keep an eye out for this lady and a dog, and maybe try and have a chat with her one day about what it's like getting around Fremantle on a tricycle when you're retired with the dog on the back. What are the challenges? What are the benefits? Why is she doing this? All that kind of stuff. Because Fremantle is one of those places where the council has obviously invested a lot of time and money in traffic calming and bike lanes and all that kind of stuff. And I'm seeing quite a few people like this around the area. It's clearly bearing fruit. Obviously, that's not the same across every council in Perth. It's very patchy. Some places are much better than others, but Fremantle really seems to be, at the front of the pack. So anyway, stay tuned for more dogs on bikes and more coffee and more bike parking.